Good evening. Look, I still don't got my shit together. I thought I was doing it. I still don't got it. But how y'all doing? I'm doing just fine. Sitting back here and trying to unwind, but I can't. I said, let me go ahead and go live and let's us talk about what's going on here. You know, and the big news today is the Grand Dame. The Grand Dame wasn't so grand. Girl, you weren't grand at all. We happened to see her in a fashion we don't want to see her in. You know, we wanted to see her, you know, be so glorious. But you know, I knew when I first started watching the show Potomac. I was like, she just made a big deal about, oh, you got to be this, you got to be that. You know, I'm so this, I'm so that. And we know she's so drunk. Then we have, you know, we're going to back up a couple days. We got the circus of the Tony Buzbee and the realness of Jay-Z. And Jay-Z got Tony Buzbee over there clutching his pearls. Don't know what the heck to do. He just knew he was going to take that dang on, meet with him so they can just go ahead and get that easy money. Jay-Z's like, no, wait a minute. Now, did he get them type of lawyers for himself? Because, like, Jay-Z's lawyer ain't playing around. You know, he did a whole press conference doing step by step, blow by blow of discounting the girl's accusations. And then we got our man from Jamaica, yeah man, Mr. Peter Thomas. He gonna be singing, I'm locked up. Why are you doing people like that? Sometimes we just bite off more than we can chew. And as a business owner, I know the ups and downs of business. You know, my business is not like that, but you got to pay the taxes. And you cannot be taking other people's tax money and not paying the taxes. You know, everybody want to keep up for the gram or for the social media. Want to make like we got it, and a lot of times we don't have it. So let's get into it. We also have, you know, the Republicans, they are messing around and listening to Elon Musk and want to decide, that we just might shut down the government. You know, the main people were saying that the Democrats were, you know, wanting to help, like, support FEMA or whatever, and had people over there ready to try to do something to the FEMA people. And you got the Republicans in there that don't want to even, you know, put more money into the disaster fund. But you know, they got that in that they want to get their raise though. I think they're going from like 170 something to 240. They don't do shit in Congress. They don't. Whenever you get a Republican majority, they don't do shit but cause havoc. That's all they do. My glasses and what they all the wrong way, whatever. But then we have, you know, some other things that's going on. That you had earlier this week, that young lady who shot up in the school. I just don't understand these young people these days. And then we have, you know, some other tragic things that happen around the United States. But right now, we're going to start with Miss Karen Huger. So let me get on here. Let's see and share my screen. We going over here to the gram. You know, I'm trying to make sure I got all of my stuff. And I'm like, God dang it, I don't have it. So y'all got to excuse me. I'm over here trying to figure stuff out still. So yeah, we have Miss Karen Huger. And God dog it, I had all this stuff ready. Let's see here. And, you know, she was out there. She even had nerves to the officer. She was lit. I'm like, oh my God. Miss Karen, girl down. Now, you know, I done had my share of drinking before and getting out there and, you know, and getting drunk, but I ain't never, ever did nothing like that. Which I thought, I mean, never been that drunk. So maybe she might have been on medication that didn't work well with her alcohol. But Kern, where was you coming from that time of day? You got Uncle Ben coming out. He trying to feed you a story to let you know what to say. I don't know. And then honey, she was talking hella stuff. I don't know. I'm like, Kern. So, you know, we're going to spin the block. Well, I'll find out what's going on. So give me a moment here. Let's spin this block real quick.
The following selection depicts a classic tragedy.
So we got to spin this block and we're going to find out what this tragedy was. Because, Miss Kern, I just can't believe. You know, you say you were going to be vindicated. I don't think you should take this to trial, honey. So here we go. And let's see here. Am I at my word on the curve?
Which way were you driving on Oakland?
Where you having?
Were you coming from Bradley?
You having?
I'll take a look.
Yes.
You come from Bradley?
Oh, wait. Well, you see it? Yes. Thank you.
You were driving on Bradley or from Bradley? Do you remember the accident?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
Actually, nothing really. Breaking.
Yeah, it's just that somebody ran you off the road.
They did.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that vehicle at all?
No.
No, you don't? Okay.
Wait.
I understand. It's dark out here. Yeah.
Y'all see Ray had to feed her the answer? So, Ray, can you hear me? Or did she say, Ray, can you help me? I thought she said, Ray, can you hear me? Miss Grandam, you got your husband out here. What time does it say? You got him out here in the wee hours in the morning. I don't know if that says 12:16. Maybe that would happen at 12:16 a.m. But whatever time it was, you got your husband that's well up in them 70s out here in the middle of the night while you was out. The way your wig and stuff is looking, it looked like you was having a good time. A real good time. So let's go back here and see what else she's saying. Are you okay?
Let me ask you.
He's okay. He's still looking for your license.
No, Ray, we don't need him to do anything.
Karen, hold it.
Karen.
I'm looking for your license, baby.
How much are you drinking tonight?
I'll give you my license if you
No,
want.
I work out, but I'm good.
How much you had to drink? That's my
Let
question.
me see if your license is in there.
As soon as we catch fire.
Not yet.
Bowles probably already put one on. He's right. Bowles is working on the acres report, so it's probably on there. If not, just have him at it.
Make sure he doesn't have it already.
I think Bowles does.
Somebody have the license?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
I think Bowles, one of my.
All right, I'll check.
Can you answer everything
Okay,
for me
okay.
first?
Right.
No, Edward too. Karen, how much are you drinking tonight?
Talk to my husband.
Okay, can I talk with? Talk.
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in
Okay.
this incident.
Yeah.
He can help me translate or get you to cooperate.
He is.
Okay.
He is. You're okay.
How much you drink tonight? How much?
Ray, are you good?
I'm good. I'm just saying, you know, they're assuming that you had more than you should have. And I'm assuming that you had like a couple of beers or something
Yes,
like
that's
that.
all I had.
But
Okay.
You had a couple of beers.
So that's it.
that's my
though.
assumption.
Okay.
I don't know
What-
for sure. I wasn't with her.
Okay. I
But
know that's why I'm trying to
what
communicate with her.
Yeah.
What kind of beer did you drink?
Pretty really good. Sweetheart.
Yeah. I don't see your license here.
I think one of my
somebody got them.
yeah, I
Somebody
think my
got it.
coworker has.
Because the bag
Alright.
was right there.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
But we needed to write an accident report.
Okay.
It's okay.
So-
So Ray Darling, what
Yes.
did you say?
I'm saying that you probably had a couple of beers.
Yes.
And you're coming back.
Yeah.
And you said that you got run off the road.
I
And
did.
guess did you hit the tree here or something?
It looks like she hit the center median, came across the median,
I
and
did
then
that.
hit this tree as well,
Okay, 'cause
or
it's
one of the.
dark.
Yeah.
Or hit the median. It hit the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray, can you pick my purse up,
It
guys?
doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't. Sweetheart, can you speak to me, please?
Okay.
Hey, your car's on fire. Your car's on fire. Get away from your car.
My car?
Still smoking?
No, it's on fire. All right. Okay.
Lord have mercy. Her car was on fire and everything. Oh, Kern. What in the world? Now, I don't know why she decided to take this to court. Because I know they had to have discovery. And she had to know what all they had on her. I mean, because just looking at this, you can tell she was drunk. And she kept saying all on the show, I'm going to be vindicated. We're going to let the, like the evidence, show how she was or whatever. I don't know that. I guess she thought she was going to be able to suppress this. But still, before all this came out, honey, I've been making a plea deal. Because this is a mess here. This don't look good, Miss Kern. It do not. And we're going to continue because there's some more that they have up there. And they got her down in the car. Let me see here. I don't know if I'm actually on my Lord have mercy. They have her in the car. They got her actually when she's when they're talking to her at the station. So, and she was saying a lot. I mean, she should have just kept quiet. But anyways, Karen was found guilty. And she faces a maximum of 2 year sentence. And her sentencing date is scheduled for January the 29th. Now, here she goes. She's in the car here.
But you don't necessarily.
What's your name?
My name's Kyle.
I'm Karen. Thank you. They call me the Grandon.
Rondon.
I don't know what the fuck that's about. Andy Cohen did that. Go ahead.
The what?
Andy Cohen did that. They call me the Grandon. I'm black, I'm Russian, I own the plantation of
But you don't necessarily.
What's your name?
My name's Kyle.
I'm Karen. No, this is such a fucking irritant. Poor wife. Just let that chick go. She wants to smoke. I wouldn't do it. I will rise up. Justice is concubine. And I after the nation, your point is what? No, what you need to do is tell me what you want.
All I need you to do is listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Could you not? Justice is concubine.
She said she's Jefferson's concubine. Look at this wig. Look how far it's running away from her forehead. Karen is tongue down. I mean, this has got to be so embarrassing. So, I mean, she said some crazy stuff to the officers, too. She said something like, called them like white and poor and all kind of craziness. I don't know, Karen. That is the most... And Ray was out here doing his best, trying to tell her what to say. He told her he was coaching her on what to say. And Karen, this, I mean, because when you watch the show, and Karen, you watch the show and you're like, oh my goodness, Miss Karen, this does not look good. This is not this is not proper Potomac etiquette here. It's not demure. This is very. She should have took the plea, because everyone else that we've seen so far that's had these kind of issues this year, they settled. They took a plea. They knew it wouldn't come out. They wouldn't want this out. And I don't know why. Girl, you need to get your money back from whatever attorney you had. You need to get that money back. Because he got you out here looking crazy. And we seeing you like this. This is not a good look. And they going to be handling that ass at the reunion. I mean, it's terrible. I hope that maybe she... because she's on TV, we don't want nothing too bad to happen. Karen, like 61 or 62. Karen. Karen. This is not grand. This is not grand. It's not grand. It's not grand at all. Not grand. But then, all I can say is her husband, he was there. Now, she claimed that, on the show that she was actually on the call with her cousin when all this happened, because they cried together and everything. I just want to know what friend house she came from. Was that a man friend? Because you told down, you should have spent the night. There's no way in the world you should have been driving. No way. You should have spent the whole night there and told him, hey, or either he can come pick you up. But there's no way in the world you should have been driving anywhere. Girl, you shouldn't have did it, because they gonna ragtag your ass. Oh God, they're gonna play this all on Bravo at the beginning of next season. They gonna talk about it at the reunion. And they're gonna have this as flashbacks. So, oh Jesus, girl. Girl, you better go to rehab. You better do something. Because I'm not a drinker. I've been drunk before, but I ain't never been like that. And I ain't never drive nowhere. Wherever I'm at is where I was at. And I did that. I'm 52. You like 10 years older than me almost. I did that stuff in my 20s and very early 30s. But, so you got the police out here, and here they go. This is what they're doing. Did you hear them saying her car was on fire? Karen, this could have been really bad. We wouldn't be able to kind of laugh and snicker at it a little bit, because you could have not been here. Or you could have, caused pain for someone else's life. So now we're going to spin the block here again. And we're going to find out what's going on, honey. We got to see what mess we got going on in these streets here. So here we're going to keep it going. And we're going to go over here to Mr. Peter Thomas' house. Let's find what he doing. So we done with Karen. We're going over here
Street at the federal courthouse in Charlotte, North Carolina. So Peter Thomas was just sentenced to 18 months in federal prison for his tax case. He basically is also sentenced with paying $2.5 million restitution for this particular tax case. Basically, so what happened with Bar Charlotte, we kind of all heard about Bar One in Atlanta. Basically, he opened up Bar in Charlotte, and the withholdings for his employees, he was misdirecting those funds. It was pretty, they got into a lot of detail. He should be coming down in just a second, so I want to try to catch him when he comes out the door. So give me just a second. Let me get myself straight at the federal courthouse in Charlotte, North Carolina. So Peter Thomas was just sentenced to 18 months in federal prison for his tax case. He basically is also sentenced with paying $2.5 million restitution.
Okay.
Are you
Here he comes out.
Are you good at the 18 months? Okay. What about the okay. I'm glad they didn't give you the full sentence. So you're pleased with your lawyer's performance, Miss Owens? Okay. I was watching you on Instagram yesterday and the message that you were putting out, and that you want to be an example for what can happen if you don't pay taxes. Do you have anything else? Okay. All right. Well, good luck with everything. Thank you, Peter. Okay. Take care. Are you with your sentence? Are you good at the 18?
So basically, he was out here. You know how you have your federal withholdings, Medicare withholdings, Social Securities, you know, all that FICA. He was taking that money and just spending it instead of sending it to it where, you know, doing his send it to the appropriate places, you know, when he's doing his books. Usually would have to do those. I think you do those quarterly. But Peter, because they said he was supposed to have been opening up a new bar, another one of those type deals. But since he has to go to jail, he's gonna they're not gonna open it until he gets out. But one thing I would say, we cannot always think that we are guaranteed another day to live, you know. And going to prison at 60 something versus going to prison as a younger person, you know, I don't know if he have any health issues. He looked fairly healthy, but you know, hopefully he goes somewhere, you know, minimum security, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's camp like, but you know, anything can happen. I know people who went to prison and think they ain't last 3 months. Something happened. And they were younger than him. So, Peter, we got to do better. We can't be spending the money that belongs to the IRS, especially that way. I can see if you just didn't do your taxes or pay, but you took the money that was allocated coming out of these people's checks. That was supposed to go to wherever it's supposed to go. And you just decided to keep it for yourself. I don't know, Peter. I don't know. So then on that one, we got a couple other things, honey. We had gospel singer Leandria Johnson. She got arrested for public intoxication. And then, you know, everybody want to come with, ain't she supposed to be singing church music? But you know, that's her source of income. Just, you know, everybody, what they say, those without sin, let them cast the first stone or whatever. Nobody.
Grammy award-winning gospel singer was booked in the Greenville County Detention Center for public intoxication. Greenville police say after following up on a complaint, they found Leandria Johnson on North Lawrence Street shouting profanities Monday afternoon. They say in talking with her, they discovered she'd been drinking and arrested her for public intoxication as well as open container of alcohol. Grammy award-winning gospel singer was booked in the Greenville County.
Hey everyone, to all of my family, my friends, and my supporters. thank you so much for your continued prayers and love. I do see all of the text messages and all of the phone calls. I'm just taking this time now to just really just woosah. And if y'all know me, like you know me, you know that this is a daily walk, and this has been a daily walk for me for some time now. And I'm yet still growing. So to Larry Reed, thank you so much for waiting to contact me to get it from me, opposed to everybody else just putting out what they want. Thank you, and I appreciate you and your fans. So just keep me lifted. Hey, everyone.
Now, I'm going to say this. For all you holy rollers out there that want to talk like, oh my goodness, she out there drinking, because I do come from a sanctified church background, but they hold certain things higher than they hold other things, I would say. My grandma, she was big on, sex before marriage. Oh, Lordy, honey, that was like the worst thing ever. But, they were sanctified. But what I will say is Jesus, first miracle was he turned water into wine. So I don't, anything that you do in it, except if if you religious, is a sin. So, I mean, those without sin, let them cast the first stone. And we all do something. She just got caught in hers. And I don't feel like I really don't feel like she had to apologize to no one. God sees all. That's what you believe. God sees all. So, girl, you ain't got to come out and apologize. Honey, let them people, because the main ones out there screaming and hollering about it are the ones that are probably doing the same thing you're doing. I got a little parched. Well, so I just think she just didn't really have to come out and say anything. I wouldn't have. So then on the docket, then you got down there in Georgia. Look at this here that they just helping out old Trump, honey. So it says, wow, Trump is one step closer to getting away with another alleged crime. The Georgia Court of Appeals has determined that DA Fani Willis' relationship with the one of the prosecutors was a conflict of interest, therefore removing her from the case. What that got to do with Trump? That has nothing to do with Trump. They just gonna put someone else over it, probably send it to another little town that's all MAGA, and they just gonna throw it out. They're gonna throw it out, get rid of it like they do everything else, You know how they do when they want to do something. Now, if it's you, it's something else. But when they want to do it for them, they'll do it. So, because they turned that whole thing into a shit show there. They all want to know about her money she had in the house and everything else. So then we're going to go on. And I thought I got Tony Buzbee here. But so we talking about Trump. Look at this, honey. Ain't he looking a mess? Hear his voice. I'm sorry. But look at this mullet haircut. Look like he didn't gain about an extra 20 or 30 pounds. He looking really round in waist. But he said, Eddie Murphy said, the waistline is equator. Oh, Lordy. That was from the clumps. He's looking a mess. A mess. I don't know who styled his hair that day, but that's a mess. So as we go, we talk about some more law and order. Let me go on here and find Mr. Buzbee. So we had, when Jay-Z was put on this lawsuit that Buzbee had, all hell had broke loose. And Jay-Z said, I ain't paying you not one red dime. But they said one thin. He said one red penny and one thin dime. I don't know. They said, So, we had the accuser. She came out, we was all side-eyeing. And then his attorney went through and stated some facts. Also, when he stated those facts, he let them know that, hey, Jay-Z and Sean Puffy Combs, they're just, really co-workers. They're not friends. They are associates. They're in the same business, but it's not like they hang out. When they're at places, they take pictures together, because they were the two, the billionaires of the rappers. So, I understand what he's saying, because just because I work with somebody and we at an event, don't mean like we're close friends, okay? So he's an associate. He's someone he worked with, made money with, and all that kind of things. So once Jay-Z attorney came out with the blow-by-blow deal, but here, I'll let you see a little bit of this. So that was there. So he just he said Jay-Z's lawyer distances him from Diddy and says he expects Jay-Z to be cleared of the rape lawsuit. There is no friendship or long-time bond here, is what Shapiro has said. But like I said again, they were just acquaintance, just acquaintance. And then when we go on over here, Lord have mercy, let me go on to it. Oh, Lord. I thought I had it in order and I don't. So y'all excuse me. So then Buzbee said, oh, God, they came out with this blow-by-blow. We about to stir up some more shit over here. So this is what Tony Buzbee did. So Tony Buzbee law firm sues Jay-Z's Rock Nation and its affiliates for allegedly pretending to be state officials and offering his former clients $10K to go against his firms and claims he has them on tape. I think Tony Buzbee is an unscrupulous lawyer. And I really believe he thought he had a fast one. They said, he's worth probably over $40 million. Why would you do this? He said he did not. They said he didn't vet the girl. He said she was vetted by another law firm. And if she was vetted by another law firm, why would that law firm knew that this woman could potentially get awarded millions of dollars? Why would they let them come to you? Don't sound right. So he's suing them. So then in the meanwhile, he's getting sued by some woman that said he gave her some kind of he gave her some kind of STD. And I don't think I could think of was the herpes. But she kept on continually dealing with him. And then from there, they saw each other. He told her not to do it. And he said he would give her free legal advice. What she need free legal advice for? So anyways, long story short, he hit the woman with a champagne flute or something and whatever. Tony Buzbee, this is becoming a circus act over here. So that's in with that. So then on the serious side of things, we do have some sad news for a mother in New Jersey. I'll go over this one with you.
Yet, a mother who's lost not one, but both of her sons in a fiery car crash.
It's just hard. It's my first two born children, you know, and until I found out exactly what happened, I'm not sure if I want to know. I just want to bury my kids.
The Essex County Prosecutor's Office says this vehicle was traveling toward the Route 1 and 9 southbound on-ramp in Newark late Friday night when it somehow went off the road, became airborne, and struck a support column for the Pulaski Skyway. The vehicle burst into flames after falling from the ramp, killing all 6 people inside. 33-year-old Darrell McKnight just started a job with the state, and 32-year-old Lamar McKnight was the head football coach of Hudson Catholic Regional High School.
He just had his first season and made it one game short of the championship.
Family of the victim stopped by the scene at Raymond Boulevard and Blanchard Street Saturday. Bits and pieces of the vehicle left behind, along with charred gravel. Natasha found her way here from Jersey City after noticing something strange about her son's iPhone location.
I check my kids' location all day, all night, every day, and those two never turn them off. So when I noticed that, I looked up one of them, and the other one was like, phone was right next to us. I knew something, and it was there for too many hours. So I started to worry.
Upon arriving at the scene, Natasha realized it was Lamar's car, burnt to a crisp, now left with the burden of going on as a mother without her 2 oldest boys.
I have to be strong for them because I have 8 little ones, 17 and under, in my home that I have to care for. It's hard when you have to bury your children, when your children are supposed to bury you.
Natasha says police and the medical examiner are working to officially identify her son's remains using dental records. It's unclear at this point who the other victims are. In Newark, Anthony Carlo, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that is so terrible. I don't even know how she was able to get up enough strength to do the interview. Oh my God. God bless them all. God bless them all. So then we have this here. Let's come close for this one. It goes. Terrible. 19-year-old woman arrested after allegedly assisting her another 19-year-old cover up a murder of his ex-girlfriend. Victim was shot before body was found in a burning vehicle. Ain't this ridiculous? Girl, come on. Why would you let this man? Oh, Jesus. So let's read. This is a South Carolina woman has been arrested for allegedly helping her accomplice cover up a brutal murder of his ex-girlfriend. According to the report by the Law and Crime, Taylor Kennard, Taylor Kennard, 19-year-old, was charged with accessory after the fact, after authorities say she assisted Malachi Presley, also 19, in disposing of a body of an 18-year-old, my Angel Walker. Walker, who had an on and off again relationship with Presley, was reported missing December the 12th when she failed to show up for her job at NHC Healthcare in Clinton. Her charred body was discovered the next day in a burned car abandoned on the side of Greenwood County Road. Investigators allege that Presley shot Walker on the night of December 11th, with Kennard stepping in to help him cover his tracks. Clinton Police Chief Michael Addison confirmed Kennard was fully aware of the crime, saying she had knowledge of it and she helped. Walker's mother, Sade Woodruff, revealed the tumultuous nature of her daughter's relationship with Presley and urged anyone facing domestic abuse to leave while they can. This is ridiculous. Girl, you just messed up your life for no reason. Nobody's worth that. Nobody. So I'm going to leave you with some funnies, like I always try to do. And I'll see you the next time around. Oh, Lordy, where we go? I thought I had the funnies on here. Now, this ain't no Law and Order, but this used to be me. I used to do construction, and sometimes I used to have to flag. And this ain't funny, but it is funny. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Holy. Yo, that was great.
Yeah. Look at that. I promise you. I had a girl try me once. I had an old man try me once, and I swear to goodness, I almost took that flagpole and did exactly what that man did to the people's car. I mean, I cussed the girl out and threatened to drag her out her car once. Oh my God. I mean, so I understand his frustration. I understand it because a lot of times I was frustrated doing that kind of work, you know. I'm like, goodness, how in the heck did I? So then I'm going to leave you with the last one. Oh, my Jesus. Now, we got Christmas coming up. So here we go. I'm going to have to let this play without. Oh, God. Okay, we got to let that go. But that's Jesus getting ready for his birthday. So I'm going to do something else then. Because I can't let that play. Oh, Lord. This here is about to happen to me. I'm going to have 2 grandbabies due almost around the same time. Check this granny out.
Okay. I don't know how the hell both of my kids had babies at the same time. But it's some bullshit going on around here. There's some bullshit going on around here. And my sneak, damn, show them that one. It's some real shit going on around here. Turn that shit off. Okay.
Granny said she fed up because I got to watch these kids. They cute. They are really cute. But she said, I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm getting stuck with all these goddamn babies. I done raised mine. Lord, come July. I don't know. I ain't watching them that young. Because they do in April and May. So it'll probably come September, maybe. Lord, I can't imagine. My grandkids right now, they're 11 and 12. So, ooh, that is going to be me. I'm going to be sitting over there crying, talking about this bullshit. That's going to be me. Because I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. So, thank you for your time. You guys have a great evening or a great morning, whatever you're going to do. And let's remember to say a prayer for Miss Karen Huger. God bless her, Heavenly Father. And y'all have a great evening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.